Oh, ó ti over sọ̀kalẹ̀. As you are watching, you can share the link so that other people can come on board. But as we go on, yeah, my team will soon share the links too so that other people can actually see it. But as you watch, as you join, share the link and let other people come on board. Ayiki Tida. Tida. Okay. Ayiki is here. Yes. Thank God for another opportunity to see yet another day, another week, and another season. Okay, it is seminar style today, but I'm sorry I had to just do 1 or 2 touches on the drum. Let me see if I can still drum. Okay, yeah, let me see. I still try small. Yeah, today I want us to actually talk on something different. Let's take it away from learning. Yeah, if you have questions, you can actually ask me, and I'm sure I'm going to answer every bit of it. Okay, while I'm waiting for my handout for today's seminar, please help me come and drop my so that we can actually start this class proper. Well, if whatever questions you have as beginners, you can actually throw the question. I'm going to attend to them one after the other. Okay, so but as we go on, as professionals, you are my target today. I'm not going to teach you anything on drumming. No, I want you to actually put your content to proper use. As a matter of fact, I realize that most of us have lovely content that we drop. I've seen it on our forum. I've seen it on different forums that I belong to. I've seen many drummers want to do something, but sometimes somehow maybe they don't actually know what to do and how to go about it. And that's why I am here today, to actually teach us and give us some tips on how to do one thing or the other. You can see that our stream today is actually mobile style. It's intentional. And I'm sure from now on, except we are going to be having guests, this is the style we are going to be using for our streaming for now, until I see other people grow into this. So right now we are using Android phone, a small Android phone. It's not up to 50,000, but okay, as at the time we bought it. Okay, yeah. I don't think it's more than 50,000 too at this moment. Yes, even Samsung are doing some cheap phones now that people can actually get. But as a drummer, what do you think you can do? As a musician, what do you think you can do to actually create content for yourself? You know, what does content really do? Content do a lot of things. Content actually help you to, you know, monitor yourself. You know, when you record something and you want to record it again, you will realize that you have to improve on it, or you have done this one, you don't want to do it again, or you start thinking of what next will I do, you know, for this. And there are a lot of content that we can do. A lot of people, I told you, they don't even know what to do. I saw some people, you know, playing alujo, playing different. So there are various kind of content that you can actually create and still make a lot of sense. Then draw audience, teach people. We teach each other. Do you understand? I have said times without number, though sometimes people don't want to believe me, that I don't really know how to play alujo. I'm really not good at it. But you know, just imagine that I have an alujo channel, person that drops at least one alujo every week. Then it means that somebody like me, you know, can go on the channel and get 1 or 2 alujo, you know, out just to add to whatever the little alujo content that somebody like me has. That is how it should be. We can't have it all. We can't have it all. You know, you will be shocked that even drummers that play for big artists will definitely go to your channel, not steal, but actually learn from it and maybe adapt it to their own style, and you will be known for whatever you are doing. So, to further ado, let's just jump straight into our content today, and let's see what we have. Please, where is my it's not okay, sorry. You have to on the WhatsApp on that before we can do that on the phone. You actually restarted the phone, did you? The laptop. Wow. Okay. That means what I had before had gone. Is that it? Okay, so what are the things we can actually learn from today? Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. So, like I said, we have series of things that we can actually learn from ourselves. And one of the first things that I know we can actually do is to know content that we can actually, content we can actually load from ourselves. One of the things that we can actually do is, number one, know the content you want to build. Know the content you want to build. Okay, what are the likely content we can build? Let me talk to drummers, most especially. Number one, we can start online classes like I do every Thursday. You can do online classes. You can teach people how to drum. Now, if you teach people how to drum, it means that you have to actually understand what people want from you. Oh, le ma call àwọn èèyàn bó ṣe ń lu gángan kó wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ from maybe àlùjọ. Àwọn tí ó mọ̀ lùlù rárá, ó máa difficult fún wọn láti mọ nǹkan tán fẹ́ lò. So, as a teacher, you must actually understudy your, prospective students, so that by the time you go on, you can actually see to whatever they are doing, and follow up on them. Secondly, you can actually create content on music that drops, maybe on monthly basis, or the music that has been. You can start from old series of music and research more on when music drops, music that has to do with talking drum and every other local drum, and analyze it. Just imagine, that Yinka Ayefele drops songs. His new album every December. So you look out for that. All the alujo he plays in it, all the proverb he plays, you analyze it. How is it? How is syncopate? The syncopation of playing there. How they do the drummer and the talking drummer. How many percussion did they play? Analyze those things. Before you know what's happening, you would have created a lot of content. What does Pasuma play? What does Oshopa play? What does Vayuba play? What does Kwama? Different people. You can actually pick one artist and one album after the other. Analyze it. Guess what? In 1 week you can record 50, because we have tons of songs that people have actually sung. Jobs that people have actually done. I can't do that. Can I? No. I don't think I can. But at least some people, they listen to music, as in they listen to all sort of African music, And so what do you do with the knowledge? You cannot play every song, every alujo, rhythm, whatever anybody plays at every event you go to. You only select. But what happens to the rest? People that have played it. Okay, now, you can actually decide to say, okay, you want to be talking about drummers, veteran drummers, or new drummers, or artist drummers. You just want to talk about them. Do you understand? Who is the lead drummer of Kwam1? You can do that. You can do different things, just to make sure that you are, inform your audience. So when they listen to whatever, just imagine they listen to different different artists. When they listen to such artists, they know that, okay, when they come to your wall, they will know whatever they are doing or they are saying. They are sure of that when they come to your wall. So what are we saying? It means that you will be able to actually your audience will be able to go straight to your wall, and at the same time talk to you and get you. So okay, so that's exactly where I'm going. I want you to actually see yourself doing more. I've talked about artists, I've talked about online classes, I've talked about analyzing songs that people have played. Now, what about analyzing artists with their relationship with their musicians, the instrumentalist, the drummer, and every other thing like that? So now, let's see. After that, that makes it 3 right now. Now you can do away. You can decide to do away. And that's a lot of people. I know some veterans, some egbons that knows away very, very well. Like Babalaje Day, like Shigoayan, like different. There are plenty who can do that, you know. There are some, you can do bata. You can do bata. And when you do bata, you can actually play all sort of things on bata as well. Like Babaloyin Lakwa, you know, he plays bata properly, he plays it very well. So you can decide to do bata series, you know, and play different Owe on bata. This is how you play Owe on bata. This is the feature of bata. This is how bata, whatever. You can actually decide whatever. Okay, now we have talked about that one too. You know, playing Owe. You can decide to play Owe. Now you can decide to do making of drums. It is not one-off thing. You can do how the bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe ọ̀sán lẹ́nu tó bá dọ̀là kó o ṣe odó ìlú bọ́n ṣe ń ṣe odó ìlù tí o bá ṣe pé ilẹ̀ ń ṣe ẹ láwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣe ẹ kàn lọ bá wọn lọ́jọ́ kan kẹ́lẹ̀ make sure pé ẹ record ẹ̀ ó tán ẹ bá dẹ̀ ti record ẹ̀ wáyé pé 5 minutes 10 minutes náà lẹ rí record mbẹ́ ìyẹn náà tó ẹ ti feed knowledge àwọn èèyàn wọ́n á ti mọ̀ pé okay nǹkan tó ń ṣe lélẹ̀ after then àwọn tó ń ṣe ẹ ti ṣodó ẹ ṣe ọ̀sán ọ̀gán báwo náà ń ṣe ọ̀gán báwo náà ń ṣe ẹ̀gì báwo náà different small like that kẹ́tọ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ you would have fed a lot of generate audience people will know that okay this is what this guy does, you know. Tẹ́ bá ti ṣe yẹn ńgbà bá ṣe yẹn tán wọ́n yẹn ń ṣe ìlú just small tips. Yeah, sometimes some of our people have problem with, you know, disclosing how they do all those things. But to me, I feel it's a way to actually sell ourselves out. Everybody cannot have time to be making drum. Forget it. It's not possible. It's not everybody that can do that. But the truth of the matter is that when we spread our knowledge, we know more. We will know more. It's sure that we will know more. So as we grow, I want us to actually know that we are we are ready for business. And I don't want us to actually see ourselves as somebody who is myopic, who has and that's why we are here. That's why we are here. So I want us to actually see ourselves as professionals, and this is a revolution. We have to go all out and do what we need to do. We need to do what we need to do, and that's why Ayiki is here. Okay, so another thing apart from making of the drum, àti sọ òwe, àti sọ ìlù ṣíṣe, àti sọ àwọn àyàn, sọ̀rọ̀ nípa àyàn, you know. Okay, where? Facebook or Instagram? On Facebook, let me see. Syncopation. Okay. Okay. Syncopation ní Yorùbá, ìyẹn túmọ̀ sí wípé àjọlù àlòpapọ̀ pẹ̀lú bóyá drums ni o, bóyá gángan oríṣiríṣi ni o, bóyá àwọn gángan mẹ́ta wọ́n lu àlùjó pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Nǹkan tó ń pè ní syncopation. Syncopation is when different instruments tán jọ play papọ̀. You understand? Bóyá bí àlùjó so drummer follows the talking drummer àti kíní wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí wọ́n lù papọ̀, so nǹkan tá à ń pè ní syncopation ní music nìyẹn. Okay, so at the same time bá a ṣe ń ṣe yẹn lọ ẹ má gbàgbé wípé àwọn kan ṣì wà níbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ìlú ta ní nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lásán mo mọ̀ pé kò dé lọ́gọ́rùn-ún, ṣùgbọ́n èmi ò mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn bàbá wa kan ti rí irú ẹ̀ rí. Èmi ò tí ì rí more than kí náà ń porúkọ ẹ̀, èmi ò tí ì rí more than, mi ò tí ì rí up to 20 gan, ṣé mo ti rí 20 ṣá. But bá ṣe wà yìí a nílò láti mọ̀ dáadáa. So tẹ́nìkan bá dẹ̀ gbé sórí wípé okay èmi ready láti ṣe eléyìí, ó ti yá òun ti ṣe tiẹ̀ kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Ayiki ti mú pé ká máa kọ́yàn nílùú Sambe àwọn náà different people ti ṣe tutorial. Ẹ wá mọ̀ nǹkan tó funny ó ní wípé bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe máa kọ́ lẹ́lòmíì ṣe máa kọ́, bẹ́ẹ̀mi ṣe máa kọ́yàn ẹlòmíì lè má lè mọ̀, ó lè má mọ̀ lùlù bí mo ṣe ń kọ́yàn torí wípé style mi kò bá tiẹ̀ mu. So tí ẹlòmíì bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ ẹlòmíì náà tún máa wò tiẹ̀ ló máa tètè yé. But nǹkan tá à ń gbìyànjú àti ṣe ni wípé kí àṣà wa yìí kó di nǹkan tí gbogbo ayé tán gbà kan rí. Ẹ wo drum set nísìn, àwọn tó design drum set mo ṣọ̀pọ̀ agbára àwọn ọ̀ka mọ́ sí because countries tó wá ń ṣe drum set nísìn gbogbo country ló fẹ́ máa ṣe drum set, kódà wọ́n ṣe drum set ní Nàìjíríà torí wípé àwọn kan ló ṣiṣẹ́ tó fi di nǹkan tó di ìlú mọ̀ọ́ká. Mo fẹ́ ká sọ ìlú bílẹ̀ ká sọ di ìlú mọ̀ọ́ká. Talking drum nìkan kọ́, talking drum kan jẹ́ ẹyọ kan láàrin ọgọ́rọ̀ ìlú tó wà ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Mo sọ nígbà kan rí, mo lọ sí Èkìtì, nígbà tí mo dé Èkìtì mo rí ìkòkò wọ́n ń pè láàpé ìrì, mo dé Ìkálẹ̀ mo rí ọ̀pá, bí ọparun báyìí náà fi ṣe ìlú yẹn. Nígbà tẹ́ bá lọ kí náà ń porúkọ ẹ̀, Ìlọrin, ẹ̀rí gángan tún yàtọ̀ sádámọ̀, èèyàn mélòó ló mọ̀. Omele akọ wà, omele abo wà nínú ìdílé gángan lásán. Ṣé mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní kẹ́ríkẹ́rì, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò dámọ̀. Ṣé mọ nǹkan tó ń pè ní kànáńgó, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ̀. Ẹ̀hàn tó ń pè ní ìṣáájú, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò mọ̀. Kí ni ń jẹ́ dùndún, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ò dámọ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́nìkan bá sọ wípé okay, nǹkan tí mi fẹ́ máa ṣe ni pé kí n máa fi oríṣiríṣi ìlù wọn, ẹni yẹn kó máa ṣe lọ́sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀, kò lè parí ẹ̀ lọ́dún 4 kó máa ṣe lọ́sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. Ìyẹn ò sì tún ní túmọ̀ sí wípé ẹlòmíì ò tún ní béèrè wípé irú ìlú wo ni kán bá wa lu, kán fún wa bọ́n ṣe ń lu ìyá ìlú àbí bọ́n ṣe ń lu ìlú yìí. Nǹkan míì tún nìyẹn. Nígbà bá gbé ìlú yẹn tẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ẹ̀, nǹkan tó ń fi ṣe lélẹ̀ báyìí náà ṣe kẹ́ tó mọ̀ nǹkan ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá ti pé ẹ ti upload ẹ̀ channel content ọjọ́ kan tọ̀sẹ̀ yẹn ti pé nìyẹn. So mo fẹ́ ká rò ó bá a ṣe máa ta fẹ́ máa ṣe nínú gbogbo ẹ̀. Then tí mo ṣe sọ ní Nàìjíríà yìí nìkan, oríṣiríṣi ethnic groups àti tribes tó wà ní Nàìjíríà lásán ó fẹ́ wọ 400 tí ó bá jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, according to Wikipedia. Now what I mean, and you know our culture here, at least one tribe will have one ethnic group or tribe, they will have at least one peculiar drum to them. So ó mean wípé nígbà tá bá ní bí 400 ethnic groups, ó mean wípé ìlú wa at least 400. You know, ta ló mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ aro, ta ló mọ nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀, àwọn èèyàn mélòó ló mọ ṣẹ̀kẹ̀rẹ̀ olówó ẹyọ, èèyàn mélòó ló ti rí, you know, èèyàn mélòó ló mọ igbá tó ń play, you know, èèyàn mélòó ló mọ sákárà, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tí ẹ mọ èèyàn tó ń play ẹ̀. So mo fẹ́ kí oníkálukú wa ká ro àwọn agbọn àti bí tá a lè gbà láti ṣe kíní yẹn. All right. After the topic, if you still need more topic apart from all these things that I have said that we've done, I want you to actually go to my wall, get my number and chat me up if you don't have my number. If you belong to our forum, WhatsApp forum, ask the question. In fact, you can ask the question so that I can actually attend to them. All right. No, we have to actually go ahead at the same time to talk about the equipment to be used for live streaming, especially for musicians and drummers. As musicians, everybody who have Android phone can actually start production. You can start either live streaming like we are doing now, or you're recording. You can just record 5-10 minutes. A lot of musicians are good at responding to nature or happenings. They can just think of about challenge, want to start call lyrics, want to drop it, one calling, one can call síbi kan, one gbé jù sílẹ̀. Why not go like piano lo mo play, lọ síbẹ̀ kó play kó kọrin yẹn jáde. Just drop it. Contribute your own as musicians. Now as drummers, I want you to actually see your Android phone as a tool. But ká tó dé bí Android phone, àwọn nǹkan wo la tún lè lò? Because I know that I'm going to talk a lot about Android phone. We have DSLR cameras that we can use for streaming. We have mirrorless cameras that we can use for streaming. We have web cameras that we can use for streaming. Your laptop camera can be used for both streaming and recording at the same time. You can use your PTZ cameras, be on security cameras in security cameras. You can use all those ones at the same time to record and stream. You understand? Then you can use camcorders. You can use camcorders to record whatever you want to record. And at the same time, finally, you can use your Android phone, like I said. So after you've done all this, you can pick anyone. If you want further training on this, just chat me up. I'll give it to you. If you belong to our forum as a drummer, if you belong to our forum, we'll definitely give you a lot of answers that you're looking for. All right. If you want to use Android phone now, you want to use Android phone to record and edit. It's possible. It's possible. There are a lot of what's it called now? There are a lot of apps that you can actually use to edit on your phone. You will edit, remove what you don't want. You will put music under it. You can write whatever on it. You can put picture on it. You can do, and you can edit full report on your phone while you post it on your channel. You know, nobody will know that you use phone. All people wants to, all they're after is your content. You know, but if you are not streaming, I don't advise you to use this portrait style that I'm doing right now. If you are going live, I mean, if you are recording and you want to edit for post, you can actually do landscape, you know, the rectangle form, and you know, stream, and record your data, edit it, then post, so that people who want to watch can actually enjoy it both on TV, on smart TV, on laptops, on computers, and on phone. Do you understand? They will be able to see the detail of your job. Now, if you are doing alujo and every other thing like that, you can use your phone, like I'm using it right now. There are devices you can buy. You can buy a phone holder. It's 1,000 naira. The one without stand, but with stand, I think you can get between 3,000 and 5,000 naira. The phone holder and the stand, you can actually do that. With 5,000 naira, you have your both and stand and the head. So after that, if you have the money, you can go ahead and buy a microphone like I'm using right now. I buy a lapel mic like this. The one I'm using is a bit expensive, but you can actually get one for as low as 3,000 naira. In fact, there are ones you can see on Jumia for like 2,000 naira. So if you go to shops, you can actually get it 2,000, 2,500, you know, 3,000, 5,000. You get 10,000, get 15,000. You understand, like that. But with the 3,000 naira, the cable might not be very long, but at least you'll be able to do whatever you want to do, and you'll be able to deliver good quality audio. That is where I'm going. Now, if apart from that, once you are done editing, you can put music. But when you are editing, make sure the music you are putting under your talk is instrumental. No song that they are singing, except your content, you are not going to talk inside. But if you are going to talk and you want to put music, make sure, for instance, if you are doing away, I don't think you need music, except you want to play beat sequence. Let's play a lekobale or beat. But if not, play away and let it go. You want to play alujo, you can use your beat, but make sure it's not louder than what you are playing. You understand? So that with that, you can actually get a good production. You can do away, you can do alujo, you can do rhythm, different things that you can content you can actually create. Yes, I am raising beginner drummers. Once I'm done with teaching them beginners, I should release them to people that are doing intermediate and professional classes. You know, while I do the background thing. Do you understand? So the job is wide. I cannot say I want to do it all. I cannot say it should be only me. This is a mission. I mean, this should be, we should invade the market. We should invade the internet. I want us to actually come together and do this before the end of this year. At least we should have nothing less than 100 people doing different content on African drum. You know, so what are the tips you can actually, what are the benefits online that you can actually do, you can get in return? Yeah, many people will be waiting for that. Question. What's the question?
Is there any effect if you put bag inside, if you put your goggle inside bag? Where are you?
Okay. The gong part. If you put your, it depends on weather. If we have a matan or whatever, you should always put it in a bag so that the weather will not spoil the tune and the paper. It can easily tear. But if there is heat, you just make sure you hang it. But preferably, it's better when you put it in a bag for safety. You understand? Just put it in a bag for safety, and at intervals, if you rehearse regularly, then you don't need to actually put it. But you can sun dry it once in a while, at least maybe 2 or 3 times in a week. Then once you play it regularly, then your drum will be safe in the bag. Okay. So now let's continue from where we stopped. What are the benefits you can actually get? Number one, if you play alujo, for instance, and people know you for it, you are likely to get more shows. You are likely to get recommendation from artists who need good Alijo player. You will, if you build your content enough. There is one of us that I checked his channel. He has like 500 subscribers already, 500 plus, yeah. So that kind of person is getting close to even being a partner with YouTube, for instance, you know. And Facebook, I'm going to come back with, you know, tips on how to develop your content on Facebook too, you know, because now Facebook has started doing advert as well, and they cannot do advert on our content without, you know. So the requirement, I'm going to bring it or post it on our forum anytime, or on our pages. So okay, now if we go on and create our content, what are the requirements that Google actually ask for is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hour. What is subscriber? Subscriber are people who click on your subscribe button on YouTube channel. You can check my own now. You can subscribe on my YouTube channel, and you can ask me questions. I'm going to attend to every question. You know, if you want me to create another content for it, I'll do that. But on YouTube, our channel is over Ayiki TV. You know, just go there and you will see what we are talking about. So 1,000 subscribers, people who subscribe on your button, on your channel, they help you, you know, to grow. Somehow you grow. So once you meet the requirement of Google, they make you a partner. What does partner benefit? Partner benefit, it gets money from every advert that is played on the video. Guess what? When you watch YouTube most times and you realize that, okay, you are watching maybe Yinka FLS live performance or his musical video, and all of a sudden one advert just came up. Immediately you are watching the advert like this. Yinka FLS is getting alert like that. So that's how it goes. So if we are able to meet up the requirements, then we are able to say, okay, we are moving and we are growing our own. So that is to me, that's side hustle. If you're not on stage, what else can you do? You can sit down and create beautiful content. You understand? You can create beautiful content. So another benefit is that people that make drum, you will get more sales, because they would have seen out of your content that, okay, this guy does this. They will ask you, so do you sell drum? Do you make drum? Do you service drum? You will get more jobs. That's how it goes, you know. Then at the same time, most of us want to hoard knowledge. If you hoard knowledge, you hide whatever information you have. You will not get new one. It is natural. See, a bottle of Coke, if it's filled up, no, don't let me use bottle of Coke. If you glass of water, if the thing is full, they cannot add anything to it. But if you drink out of it, you can refill. Your knowledge, you will not get more if you don't empty the one you have, if you don't tell people the one you have, because that's the only way you will want to learn more. What you have, some people, the way they have been making drums or the way they have been drumming for the past 20 or 15 years, they are still playing the same way today. Why? Because they don't share, they don't help people grow, you know. And this way, we can only improve if we impact on others, if we give unto others. I'm not preaching here, but the Bible says that if you give, it will come back to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaking together. You know, they want to help you feel it very well, because when your container is filled and they have, you know, what you Kimole and saying, they have given you enough. Now by the time your angel comes back, you discover that you have dashed out of it. Now say, what's wrong with this guy? Come on, take more. Like that. That's how knowledge is. If you share knowledge, you get more. So I don't want us to be hoarding anything. Dash it out. Use social media as medium. Your Instagram, whatever you are posting on Facebook, let your audience know on Instagram that, okay, you have posted on YouTube today. Let them know on Facebook that you have posted on YouTube today. Share the link. Let people help you share it. Tell your audience, let them share it. And everybody create content. Let's create content. Let's get attention to our skills. This is one of the beautiful ways in which we can actually do this. Okay, so somebody asked about clearer visual. You will need light. I spoke about microphone, lapel mic, like I'm using. Then you will need light. Don't kind of compare mine with yours. I do video production, so it's quite easy for me to just pull out some of our equipment and use. But for you, I'm not using camera today so that people will not say it's because you have all the things. No, it's not. I'm using phone today. So right now, you can buy a ring light of. There is one for 5,000. There is one for 7,000. There is one for 14,000. In fact, there is one for 6,000. The table type. You can plug it on your table, and it will give you clean, brightness. I mean, you give enough brightness for your phone to actually get good and quality picture. The one we are using, I'm using phone, and the phone is not an expensive phone. It's not iPhone. It's Android. It's Android. So let's not get ourselves worried on trying to get what is not. I mean, I can't break bank to come and be. No, you don't need it. Now, I watched somebody. I can't remember the name of the lady now. She started learning keyboard, and the first class she started recording, and she was posting it. So I started a keyboard class today, and this is what I was taught today, and she played it 5 minutes later. Second class, like that. So as she was rehearsing, as she was going to class, she was actually uploading everything. As I speak with you today, she's a pro because she can go back to her channel and see what she did yesterday and improve on it. As she learn new thing, she plays it, record, and post it. And as beginners, as students, even students that are watching me right now, you can actually start your own channel as well. Yes. Not that only Ayiki that can be creating channel. No. Everybody can do it. And when we start talking about almost the same thing, we get the necessary attention. Okay, so I want to believe that we are getting me one after the other. All right. So, okay, I think I've attended that, to that question. All right. Now, another thing is that what are the tips to make your, let's say your visual, your channel shareable? If you want people to share your content, you want people to actually see, to distribute or to share whatever you are doing on your channel, make sure you're adding value. Many of us want to make money from the first upload. My brother, my sister, it is not true. It's not going to happen. Even Google, for instance, they want you to add value. That's why they created this kind of platform. Yeah, people make a lot of money. In fact, I've seen people that make $1 million every month. That's a lot of money. If I make that one, no, don't let us discuss that. Okay, let me just continue. What I'm trying to say is that money is not the first thing. Value is the number one thing. The value you add is going to be what will attract people to you. And once you are able to attract people, then the rest is small. It's small now. The remaining is small. So because the value you add will attract more people, and if more people come to you, more people will subscribe to your channel, more people will ask you questions, more people will give you business before you know what's happening. In fact, as a beginner, you will be shocked that people might be asking for the kind of job you do normally, and from there, who knows? Some people have actually asked me, why do I do my content, post my content for free? Well, I'm trying to add value. If it's useful to people, and the best money I think I can get for now, not that I don't need money, not that I have all the money, I don't have all the money, but I feel that the greatest currency I can always get is the value I add to people. If I don't have money, but I add value to people, they can actually translate the value into money, and they use it for them. So if they ask me for money, and they ask me, I need 2,000, and I give them 2,000, or I give them value that they can turn to thousands of naira. Maybe we just learn how to play drum, or they just learn one tips or the other, and like that, they just keep going. They make 5,000 a year, 10,000 a year. So if I give them 2,000, it's useless. If I give them value that can generate money for them, it's useful for life, because whatever they make anytime, any day, is their own. So that's, I think, number one thing for you to get attention of people, for you to get your content shareable is to add value, quality value. So it means that you have to read, you have to research on whatever you want to do, and you have to be very, very serious about whatever you are doing. That way, you'll be able to, impact in people and share good value. Value is fantastic, and it creates an image for you. I'm looking for English. It gives you good image, quality. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying, Sha? So that's it. Now, another thing is the kind of content that you create and the outlook. Don't just look anyhow. See, all these things that I'm wearing. Where my team says that I cannot be wearing those. I have team even in the house, but I have team even everywhere now that they're watching. They will just be like, no, this is what you want. We want you to look like, and I check it out. Okay, this makes sense. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. And I feel that people can actually relate with whatever that they see. Do you understand? So your outlook actually matters at the same time. Then the look at which you give your content matters as well. Now, okay, so some people say, okay, that what if I don't have money for light, right? You don't need to always have everything. You can start from where you are. You don't have money for mic. You don't have money for light. You don't have camera, but you have an Android phone. If you don't have an Android phone, start saving. You can start asking people to help you that you want to buy Android phone. Yes, so if you want to do this business or you want to add this value, you need an Android phone. At least you need an Android phone. How much is Android phone? There's an Android phone of 30,000. Am I saying the truth, guys? 30,000. Yeah, you can still get. Okay, they said it's used, but at least you can still get the combo of 30,000 naira. It's fine. You can start from there, like that. So now we give content. We create enough content for ourselves, and we do that like every now and then. You just keep creating it. Okay, now you don't have light, you don't have money for microphone, you don't have different things. Now the thing you're going to do is to record broad daylight, like in the afternoon or in the morning. Now if you want to record in the house, you need to look for a quiet place. You don't have money for microphone, you need to go to a quiet place, very quiet place. If you want to use your parlor, for instance, or you want to use your room, at least your room must have window, or your parlor must have window. Sit down, face your window, put your phone in front of your window and face the window. The ray of the window will come to your face, and everybody will see you clearly. Your visual will be very clean. Some people make mistake of backing the window. So you now back the window and you now use your phone to face yourself. It will be dark. Your picture quality will be dark. Nobody will see your face. If they see your face gone self, the people will have to try. You understand? Because it means that the phone you are using or the camera you are using is very good. No matter how expensive the camera is, if you don't have light and you are backing light, the image will be dark. That's the natural thing. So make sure you are facing where the ray is coming from. Now, if you are recording outside, don't think we are recording outside, so you are inside ray. So everywhere should be bright. No. If you are recording straight, make sure that your shadow is behind you. If your shadow is behind you, then you put your phone in front of you, where the shadow is. You cast shadow to your back. Then it means that the sun or the sunlight is coming to your face. That way, it's going to be very clear. Then you make sure, if you don't have microphone, you make sure you get a good microphone. A quiet environment. You can use a quiet environment so that whenever you see anything or you play anything, you'll be able to actually address audience effectively. So these are the tips that I think we can actually add to ourselves and add value. Okay, so apart from that, what any other okay yes, can you give, there will be Zoom class tomorrow, can you give a sample rhythm on Woro and Alujo in Doremi? If you belong to Get Drumming classes, then we'll do it tomorrow. if you belong to Get Drumming classes, you can ask this tomorrow so that I can play. But we are doing content creation today on today's streaming. Now, Daddy Kukoyi, yes, the Zoom is tomorrow, but today is just live stream on creating content. Okay, there will still be our regular Zoom. But Zoom, Zoom is mainly for the YouTube students. Yeah, that's what the Zoom is for. Okay, so I think I have answered most of the questions. At this point, I want to believe that we've been able to address all the necessary things that you need to stream or to start your YouTube account, YouTube channel. You understand? So then a lot of people see different content on the street of Lagos or anywhere they are, but they just overlook it. You just see money flying around, but you are just overlooking it. Somebody asked me they want to buy pendants. Talking drum pendants. People make talking drum pendant, bata pendants, like all those small things. And people that I know that do it now, they're no more doing it. Why? Maybe because the patronage is dropping. They are not selling the way they expect, so they stop making it. But that's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to make yourself visible, add value, and you get return. That's what I expect. So I was now calling like 3 of those before I'm able to get one person. I'm like, why? Why will you just... The pendant is beautiful pendant. It's just talking drum. Anybody can get it and use it. So if you're not anywhere to be found, you are nowhere to be found. Somebody search maybe pendant, you should come up immediately. But we should actually spread our side hustles. Make it more than one. Okay, me, I own a band. I go for social events. I minister in churches. I play drum, for maybe a group of people, maybe choir. You need a group of percussionists. I'll just go with my team. We are 6 percussionists. We just go there, play, score their materials, rehearse once with them. Then we go for the D-Day. We trash this thing. We are done. That's one job. Another thing, I told you I go for social events. If you have wedding, I go. You have your grandmama die, we go. You have birthday, we go. Different social events, we go. Church ministrations, concert, different things, we go. We do all sorts of things. Then I create content for people. I just realized that okay, I can be doing jingle for people. I can play soundtrack. I can play for tracks. Okay, they have recorded in studios. We go there. Different things that you can do as drummer. Many people don't even sample. You have producers that are your friends. You didn't tell them that I can play on your song. Go, no, let me just come. Just give me my transfer. You do like that before you know what is happening. If 5,000 come here today, 10,000 come here tomorrow. My brother, the thing is coming together, and you go online. You set up your shop online, Google store, Facebook store, Facebook whatever page, YouTube page. You develop different content. Let people see you. Let people know you. And that thing you can do is to affiliate. There was a day I ran into Alibaba. I gave him my drum. He played my drum. And I posted it. People, wow, this is good. They thought maybe I had one special opportunity to go and meet him in his studio. No, if I had gone to meet him in his office, that is not how I'm going to record him. I would do getting. But I just ran into him. We featured on a radio program together. And after the entire thing, bros, I beg. And you know him now. He just said, why not? Bring it now. And he played. And he gave us, he shared value. That's what we are saying. He shared value. So people actually thought Alibaba only share jokes or he only acts. No. That man is filled with so much knowledge. And that's what we are saying. He imparted into us that day. In fact, he still almost dashed us something. But, he had given us enough value that day. And my capital did the same thing. Different things. So you can actually do that. You just see this person, okay, let me record you. Please let me do this thing. And you post it on your, so I met so person. Like that. Even if it's 1 minute, that person don't speak. Look at Kofi Daguru. He came to my concert and he helped us grow. As I speak with you, different people came. Now, Ara also came to our concert, not because I have big money to give any. I can't even afford them. You know, the kind of money, huge money they collect, we can't even afford. But you know, we've been able to help one another. You know, somehow, and they felt okay. We can do this for the people, and that's how it's been going. So you must add value, then you get value. If you add value, you get money, and at the same time, you can get value in return. What you cannot pay for, you can get it in value. And these are a lot of things that we can come up with. Can't finish everything today because we're really going to spend so much time. I feel I have attended to most questions now. Yeah. Can I get the get drumming class? Okay, if you want to get you want get drumming class, go to Ayiki on Instagram, and go to my bio. You can copy my number from there, or you go to any of our tutorials. You see my number on those tutorials and copy it. You can chat me on WhatsApp. Then on Facebook, if you check my profile, you will see my number there. You can always chat me, and we'll add you to the forum. Then go to the criteria that the team has said is that anybody who wants to join our WhatsApp forum must actually have subscribed to our channel, because that's the only way we know you are learning directly from us. If you watched our tutorial, it will be easier. Any material we drop on WhatsApp, you'll be able to understand it. So, okay, so tomorrow Zoom is 5 p.m. tomorrow. Zoom is 5, but it's actually strictly for get drumming students. So if you're not on our WhatsApp forum, it will be difficult because it's mainly for learners, it's for beginners. I know this conversation continues on our Get Drumming professional class. I know the conversation continues, and I'll try as much as possible to post things that we have talked about today, the summary of it, or I will try and post that. I pray that God help us. Okay, so if there's any other thing you want us to actually trash, we'll get along with it. We have 16 tutorials on YouTube that you can actually go. Just type Get Drumming with Ayiki or Getway, or you go to my channel and check our playlist. You will see Get Drumming there. If you have not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, please do so and watch our tutorials to learn one or two things. There is Owe series there. We have like I think 6 or 7 different Owe. We actually try to play it in form of Alujo so that you can actually adapt it to your own style. You know, everything like that. We have some motivational words there that can actually help you develop yourself. We have Ayiki concerts, like 2 or 3 series on YouTube that you can actually watch as well. Some of our other materials, live performances that we've done in the past. So whatever information you need, just try and get my number and we'll get back to you. I want to go now, and I promise I'm going to see you again next week. It might not be this again, but whatever material we're dropping, we'll let you know how it's going to be. Try and stay motivated, stay encouraged. No matter what we're going through today, it is only a medication for the future, for the success that is coming in the future. Do not give up. Whatever you believe in, don't give it all up. Everybody started from somewhere. Even Dangote started from somewhere. So where are you starting from? What will your story be? What kind of story do you want to tell tomorrow? Yes, the situation today might make you cry. The situation today might make you lament, groan. You know, you starve yourself. Your children are not going to the kind of school you want them to be. Don't stop following your dream, because if you fail to follow your dream, if you fail to achieve your purpose, it means that you want to settle for anything that comes your way. Only go-getters don't quit. If you quit, then you are a failure already. So decide not to quit, and I pray that God will stand by us all the time. I love you. I choose drumming. Okay, any question?
Do you teach kids online?
Yes, well, majorly I do virtual at the moment because of the nature of my work. So most times I'm not available physically, but I can do online. And then when it's not time for them to do physical, they now desperately need physical, then I can arrange for it. Yes, I teach anybody who wants to learn how to play. So far they have drums. Okay, so and that's it. Okay, so it's a wrap right now today, and like I said, go to any of our profile, you can get our number and get direct access to us. Thank you very much. My name is Ayiki and I choose drumming. See you next week.